With the introduction of AI and email service providers changing their policies, a lot has changed in the world of cold email outreach. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through all the changes so you can be up to date and make sure that you get the best results possible from your cold outreach. If you don't know who I am, my name is Laurence and I've built and scaled two different agencies, Laurence Marketing and now Hey You, where we help other agencies put more appointments on their sales calendar. One of the biggest changes that we have seen is all around email warm-up. So things have gotten a lot more complicated with email warm-up, and we've seen companies like GMAS kind of take their hat out the ring and say we don't want to play when it comes to email warm-up anymore, and they've removed that feature from their company, and so have a lot of other companies. And the reason being is that it's becoming harder and harder to do because email service providers like Google, for example, have introduced AI to be able to identify email warm-up tools and emails that are being sent out to do warm-up. So it's a lot more difficult for the warm-up tools to now bypass these spam filters inside these email service providers. So what needs to happen, and what is happening but at a slower rate than the email service providers are working at the moment, is for AI to come in and from the email warm-up side and be able to bypass those spam filters that the email service providers have set up. All in all, email warm-up is becoming harder, and the kind of standard off-the-shelf email warm-up tools are nowhere near as effective as they used to be, and they need to start implementing more AI into what they do in order to beat and bypass the AI that has been installed by these email service providers. That's the top and bottom of it, basically. On the topic of email service providers, one of the biggest changes that we've seen recently, and one of the biggest kind of disruptions we've seen inside the industry, is all around Zoho Mail and them not actually changing their policies, but just exercising them. No longer does Zoho Mail work well for cold outreach. It's constantly being disconnected from softwares that people use, for example, instantly, in order to send out mass cold email. Making sure that you work with a diverse range of different email service providers has been something that has never really been an issue, never really been a talked about topic before, but it's something that ourselves and our clients are now doing an awful lot more. We are diversifying into different email service providers. So if and when these ESPs, as we call them, when they change their policies or they start exercising their policies around cold email, then at least we're not going to be in a huge kind of problem like a lot of people saw when it came to Zoho Mail. It disrupted an awful lot of cold email, and it stopped people from being able to grow their agencies, grow their businesses, and it was a big upset in the cold email community. So that was another thing that you need to start thinking about, is diversifying your email service providers. Another big change when it comes to seeing success inside your emails is all around personalization, because now more than ever, personalization is extremely important. And the reason being is because there's so many tools out there that allow us to do volume and do email marketing at scale. So now all of our prospects, they're receiving so many emails. They're receiving up to 24 emails every single day being solicited by agencies and lead gen companies and whatever it may be. And so the only way to stand out in that crowded inbox is through personalization. It's really important that if you want to see success in your outreach campaigns, that you utilize personalization.
Hey, just real quick, sorry to interrupt the video, but I just wanted to let you know of our brand new free course that we have just launched that takes you through how to book more appointments on your sales calendar through cold email. The course is completely free. It comes with a free community as well, where there's live calls where you can ask me anything, get your questions answered. The second link in the description is going to take you to the free course. As I say, completely free. And it's going to walk you through how to get success from your cold email campaigns. So I will leave it there and enjoy the rest of the video.
We used to have to play this trade-off where you've got volume up here and you've got personalization down here. And if you wanted to increase the level of personalization, what happened is that volume went down because you had to spend more time per prospect and you had to kind of play this game where you had a trade-off basically. But now, thanks to the introduction of AI, what we're able to do is have volume up here, and instead of doing this, we're able to just bring personalization up and be able to send out personalized messages at scale. So if you want to improve the performance of your campaign, then make sure that you're utilizing personalization and doing it at scale as well. And leading on from that point of being able to send out messages at scale now, and every man and his dog being able to do cold email outreach, not necessarily very well, but it fills up our prospects' inboxes. So in order to stand out, not only do we need to do personalization, but we need to make sure that our offer is stronger than ever. And what we see time and time again is people racing to the bottom, and they're offering more results in less time and less money, and everybody's kind of going into this negative kind of spiral of, we're going to produce you even more results than all of our competitors combined, and we're going to do it in less time than everybody, and it's going to be this amazing thing. And everybody's kind of racing to beat one another, and especially in particular industries. We speak to a lot of people in e-com, and it's just such a hard industry to crack because everybody is in it, and they're just making their life an awful lot more difficult because everybody's kind of saying the same messages, saying the same thing, and everybody's offering more return on ad spend. They're offering higher results, they're offering quicker results, and they're just kind of going into this frenzy of trying to outdo one another. And if we want to stand out inside and kind of separate ourselves from that circus that's happening, then we need to be talking a different language. Yes, we need to be talking about the outcomes that we're going to be delivering these prospects and your clients, but we also need to be talking about the way that we're going to be delivering it. So we need to be positioning ourselves as something that they've never seen or heard before, and attaching that unique process of delivering that result with you and only you. So if they want to get that desired result, there's only one scenario where that can happen and that can be achieved, and that's by working with you. And we call that a unique mechanism, and we want to create a scenario where all roads lead to you and you become a category of one, which means that you're able to separate yourself from all these people that are saying the same thing over and over again, and they're just basically playing a who can shout the loudest competition. So making sure that your offer is strong, but also like it's got to have more substance than just, we'll get you this result in this time and it's going to be bigger and better than everybody else's. And then another change that the industry has seen is the introduction of Instantly AI, and you can click the link inside the description to sign up for Instantly if you don't already use it. And the reason I bring this up is it does allow people to be able to send out a lot more emails at scale at a much more affordable price. Before Instantly came around, myself personally was using Lemlist, and it does become quite expensive when you want to use multiple different email addresses to send out campaigns. And now the use of Instantly, you're able to, for $97 a month or whatever it is, you're able to send out almost unlimited number of emails because they are charging per platform regardless of how many email addresses you use to send out campaigns. So that has been a big shift inside the industry, and one software has had quite a big ripple effect over the industry and has allowed people to scale their outreach an awful lot more. So there are some of the changes that we have seen in the industry over the last few months. And if you want help booking more appointments onto your sales calendar through cold outreach, then the first link in the description is for you. We'll explain exactly how we can help, and you can jump on a call with either myself or one of our team members, and we'll explain exactly how everything works. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.